Hi, my name is Andy Crystal. I'm the self-published author of 3 Seasons. It's a novel loosely based on my life as a cancer survivor, a dual parent, and a risk taker. 3 Seasons is not just another survival story. It's about taking that leap of faith. I'm often heard saying extraordinary things don't happen by accident. Sometimes you have to take a risk. Maybe I say it too much because my son always rolls his eyes.
Hey, wait, no, we gotta cut that.
Hey.
The story centers on Angie, a teenage girl growing up in a torn family, as she tragically endures the unthinkable. A horrific abduction and assault, of which her captors never intended her to survive, would shape her in ways she couldn't possibly imagine. By her early 20s, she's faced with the decision to leave her addiction-plagued husband, not only for herself, but for the sake of her baby boy. It is this relationship with her son that represents hope, love, and perseverance. The hurdle to follow proves to be all the more daunting. As our protagonist tries to provide for her son, she's diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. However, the presumed treatment protocol of chemo and frequent hospital stays are pushed aside. Instead, Angie takes a risk and finally does something self-serving and impetuous, with her tween son's blessing, at least at first. The unexpected collision of her self-denied illness and a fluke opportunity to commercial fish in the dangerous Alaskan seas unlock a secret desire for adventure, driving her to take a chance. And so the story begins.
To me, it's important to not simply survive our tragedies. We must do something with what we've learned. I feel a personal obligation to give each lesson a purpose.
3 Seasons was originally written as a full-length feature film, but after beginning to shop the screenplay around to the guys with the connections to the guys with the big movie bucks, many advised Andy to write a book first. It was either that or she could sell out and make a lifetime caliber movie. Well, that was never an option for Andy. It's been too important for her not to fall into that victim survivor woman niche. The only way to achieve her purpose was to maintain creative control and tell the story the way it needs to be told. Then a funny thing happened when she started to venture along this road. Writing a novel was no longer just a tool to get a movie made. It became so much more. It was then she realized, holy crap, I just wrote a book.
You might be asking yourself, what will my investment do to aid this project? Well, the answer is simple.
Once a novel is complete, the publishing company then funds a massive marketing circuit riddled with book tours, signings, public appearances, and all the media outreach their clout and money can buy. Little old Andy can't begin to compete with the resources of a large publishing corporation. You see, in order to maintain creative control as a self-published author, she simply cannot afford such luxuries. It's all on Andy to market the book and create awareness for this inspirational story.
Your generous investment in this project will be instrumental in making it happen.
Your support will allow Andy to organize book signings across the country, advertise with various media forums, and will allow her to really establish a solid grassroots marketing campaign.
I've been invited to book signings as far away as England.
All right, mate.
And you never know, with your support, it just might be possible. I basically wrote the last 10 chapters of 3 Seasons on my cell phone during a 30-day stint in the hospital. I was so worried that I wouldn't make it through the end of the book. I wanted to write notes for my son so he could finish it. The fact that I actually published my book and I'm sitting here talking with you right now is a miracle. And anything that happens after this is icing on the cake. So your pledge will not only facilitate me being able to market my book and carry this through to the end, but it could also facilitate a full-length feature film.
So we'll give it to you straight. If you're not already broke from helping out poor filmmakers like Zach Braff and James Franco, this one-of-a-kind Kickstarter project would greatly benefit from your support. 3 Seasons can be gritty and at times difficult to take, but we guarantee it will warm your heart and inspire you as well.
I would love for you to be a part of my final adventure. So take a risk. Do something extraordinary with me. Thank you for listening, and thank you so much for your support.
which will